I'm free. Yeah. I don't get a bitch that the fuck I'm always a house. I'm something like Roddy Big, got the keys to the box. Told you on my pretty face in the parking lot, and I was told from at the time wasn't shit by my body. Dirty, kept you trouble when I was in the hospital shop. The way you move seems like you been trying to old boy wild. A back and play for the fake tennis, yeah. Let's just drop, make the play most times for my head and shit. Gotta stop, don't need you to be a friend of me. If I had an R.I.P., you sleeping with the enemy. And fight, you could really be on the full of drugs. You're trying to take me from my son. Strong and love is strong. I don't need your enemy. Don't need you to be a friend of me. Don't even talk to me. You can't really I don't need your enemy. Breathe from your life. I'm free. Free from your life. Just a slap in the face the whole time you was taking away. Been playing in clubs cause living in the days later. I don't need you around me, so stay the hell away. I'm freaking alive in the seat at 8-year mistake. You've been my downfall, acting leery with your ways. I was a test that kid, such a sad day. I had to cut off from the middle that you played. My hand the other way, now you got to stay. Nah, yeah, yeah. Don't even talk to me. Sleeping with the enemy. Hey, yeah, still. God body. Yeah. Don't even talk to me. Hey, she's sleeping with the enemy. Yeah. God body. God body. God body. God body. What is the business world? What is the business? Hold on, let me get that little situated right there. Right there. Bad. What's the business? What's the business world? What's the business? Yo, knowledge is the key. Key, we up in the house. We got Mrs. J-Mo. God is body. What's happening? Indigo, God body. You want to pull up? Uh, you know, we got that link. Let me put it in the comments just in case you want to pull up. I know it might be busy out there in Jamaica, but what's popping with you? God is body, most definitely. Um, tonight, tonight we are here to definitely discuss uh world events, man. World events. It's wild out here. Rest in light. Rest in light to the God. Rest in light to the God. And we're gonna big up and make sure we remember and make sure the blood legacy is definitely lived on. Like we're gonna make sure yesterday is not the end of his life, for damn sure. We're gonna make sure yesterday is not the end of his life, but only the beginning. Only the beginning. Because there's so much we can learn from it. So much we can learn from. And you know, through his music, I think this is one of the biggest things right here. One of the biggest things right here. Your circle of trust. Your circle of trust. Yeah. J Mo, what's good? Goddess, what's happening?
Over here working. What's happening?
Okay, most definitely. So yeah, we got one of Kron's business partners online. And I think it's very important to talk about trust because whoa, what we happened yesterday, man. I say resting light to the guy. Anybody that want to pull up and give any memories, any accounts of life, make sure y'all definitely tap in, like share with the world, because we're gonna really talk about these things. We talk amongst each other. We're gonna be very open tonight, and I will give all the details on exactly what could have possibly happened. Like I wasn't a person that was there, but I can tell you I have a pretty great idea of what possibly happened in this situation. And to speak on that, we're just gonna get to the circle of trust. Um, Sometimes the people you might bring in your home, um, they might think that you have a lot when they have nothing. Now that a lot to them could be a little to you, or that a lot to them could, you know what I'm saying, vice versa. But however you look at it, this is probably a situation of a person that is good living in situations where there's sharks. There's been a lot of deaths in these particular apartments over time. Over time, it's a certain energy that exists there. But to get past the energy, all that, we're gonna talk about pain so hard. Icewater, this guy, his music has to live forever because he literally gave this in his music. Uh, Going back and looking at his videos, it makes it difficult even today to be associated or very close with somebody that spoke these type things in their music. God body, shout out Trisha. What's good? God is body. Big love and guidance, peace and guidance to you, most definitely. But the thing about it is he talked so much about what he was going through. A lot of time we forget to be present. We forget that if you're present, then the past doesn't matter, nor does the future. Um, you have to become present because if you don't, you get wrapped up in all the traumas that you've been through in life. You'll constantly think about things that don't exist now and bring them into your present. So I try to be careful with music. And with a lot of things that me and Icewater, Scypion Gooden, these are a lot of things that we talked about over time. Building companies where it wasn't structured around something that wasn't going to end up to something bigger in the end. And J Mo, I know y'all got a strong business structure and a lot of stuff y'all were building. What do you have to add on to the conversation?
I mean, it's Sip. He from the day I met him, he was about his business on his music behind Icewater Productions, and that's how I met him as an artist and a client, and he, became my friend, and we were working on a lot, and that's something that Sip was always trying to do, was to push the next thing and better and bigger and better. So
God body. Probably can't. You gotta wait till I get out. Okay. Um. Yeah. So back to what we was talking about. We're gonna give a little drops and ideas into pain so hard. Um. At the end of the day, his last day is far as being in the physical in this round. There was a lot of weird things that day. J Mo said that her spirit acted different. Everybody's around. Something just seemed kind of off, kind of something to pay attention to. And I wish we could get Block Nation on here because I think he spoke something big prior to you all leaving and last time seeing Sip. Um, it was something about his spirit, right?
yeah, I'm gonna uh, He said, he said, I'm gonna let the spirit take me and go with you.
Wow, that is crazy for him to actually leave and say, "I'm gonna let the spirit, I'm gonna let the spirit lead me," and she hit it on the head. Warning signs, like warning signs. And then Sip said, "Are you coming back?" I mean, he asked you, "Are you coming back?" Like that is wild. Um, yeah, it be the smallest things we don't pay attention to. Um, yeah, shout out Christy, God body. Like definitely rest easy. Hey, because yeah, he definitely opened his doors. And this is a thing where I almost thought about too. I'm not trying to change directions, but I am through being nice. I will be good, but I'm through being nice because these are the things that happen when people are nice. You know, you can be good, but don't open your door to everybody in the house in your home because of their energy or because that person might be homeless. You don't want people to be homeless, but you have to get to a point to realize you can't save the world. Like that took me a long time to figure out. I couldn't save the world. I used to literally carry much on my back trying to save the world. And a lot of people are caught in these situations, and you're in a world where there's consumers. Majority of people are consumers. There's not many producers. So the consumers will eventually consume you when there's nothing else to consume, is why so many people don't want to work. And I don't just blame it on the young people, but a lot of them don't want to get up and work, but they want to take something quick because they're used to McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. Nobody's used to cooking nothing. Nobody takes time to see the warning signs. And that's how you get caught in things where you have warning signs or things you should know and you don't quite know them or you don't quite see them because of your blindness of wanting to see the better out of people when you got to know, you got to take things for what they are sometimes, the majority of the time. Yeah, where you at, Miss Image Line? What's going down? J Mo.
Yes, sir. I'm over here. I told you I'm working.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Y'all know I'm a
But
workaholic.
yeah,
That's all I know how to do.
most definite. But if y'all, as y'all can see right here, Icewater on Torn Soul, he's literally taking his soul from his body. Man, bro has a video, the same Pain So Hard video, where it almost looked ironically like eerily similar to his actual death. I'm talking about like the artist that y'all or big artists that y'all talking about. It's like literally the words he said or the actions he played out I literally actually seen played out in real life where it's like, whoa. And then there's so many signs and symbols that this happening. But hey, let's not get it twisted. Like lightning struck the Statue of Liberty. My altar is getting more pictures on it fast right now. Like people are leaving like this is the second close person's funeral I've been to within a month, really within 2 weeks. Like, it's something going on. There's all kind of signs being thrown out there. So I'm like, man, we got to learn to love each other, be able to trust each other. Quit making money be God. Like, you shouldn't go take another person's life over $200, $300. You shouldn't be willing to do anything to become a millionaire. I can't tell people what they should or shouldn't do, but this type stuff right here that we seeing, this is disgusting. Like, there's no reason why Icewater, Scypion should be dead. There's no reason why we should be even talking about this. Like it's no reason. He wasn't out doing nothing, saying he's sliding the street. This is an older person. He's lost his son already due to things that. And this last interview I had with him. He actually drops the details on him losing his son. It's like some of this stuff is the craziest stuff in the world to the point where I feel like there's nothing that I can possibly do but to help make sure his name and legacy continues to thrive and live on. Like the people of the past, they told their stories. They told their stories. They got their glory. But um, nowadays, just a lot of things different. Hey, and Ross Tayo, shout out to you, guy. He's true. He said he made a whole video about him leaving, and it was very similar, very so much similar to man that exact video. Shout out Indigo. You can be. That shit can cost you. 1000% correct. Sending everybody love. Rest easy, King. Man, Sip, bro. We gonna give you receptions, bro, all week. Like God body, man. We're gonna keep talking to you, keep acting very similar like you there. So it'll help guide you to that light, guide you to that next mission, to that next mission for real. Yeah. Christy Stern. When I last seen him, he was acting as of he didn't want to be solo dolo. True, but he always wanted to be solo. The smaller the circle, the less the bullshit. Envy turned into hate and got more haters than lovers. In 2024, I don't trust a single soul anymore. And Sip opened my eyes. Like what? Why? Like yeah. I don't never want to get to the point. Is why JMO is here now. I want to get to the point where I'm not overbearing on the people around me, where it is just one band, one sound, where we're all on the same source, same frequency. Where there's not wars over, like money has been weaponized almost to an extent. I don't know, JMO, would you agree? Does money seem like a weapon? Like, is it seeming like a weapon when somebody are coming into your home and kill you over $20?
Oh, I mean, you know that I don't like to talk about money because it's a sensitive subject for some people, but it's definitely become a a weapon of destruction in so many
Yeah,
ways.
yeah. And it doesn't have to be. I don't think it has to be.
Money,
Like the moment people
if you
realize,
realize at its
uh-huh,
core, money at its core is a tool. It's
it's a
not
tool.
a end all be all. It's not going to this like is not going to make you happy to have money and nothing but. Because imagine a life where you have all the money you want but no time to enjoy it. And then imagine a life where you have no money to enjoy life and everything sucks. It's a balance. It's a tool. So if you're not understanding how to utilize that tool, you're not like it's been turned into a whole other thing, and I have a whole other viewpoint on money that has nothing to do with that. But yeah, I mean, I'll land my plane there. Yeah.
Hey, that's the link. Tell me if y'all can see the link in the comments or in the chat. Are you able to see the link? Yeah, somebody put a star down there if y'all can see the link in the comments. Yeah, I know Muffin trying to pull up. It looked like Brandis was too. If y'all trying to pull up, pull it right there. I definitely want to pull everybody up, man. See what they got to say about Sip, in the situation for damn sure. But yeah, like yeah, I think money is a tool too. I think it's a tool to where as long as you realize that you're a builder, that people build buildings and the money don't build buildings, I think you're in the right mindset. Like, because if you put $1 billion in a field and tell it to build an apartment complex, the $1 billion won't move. It won't do nothing. Like it takes the energy of people. So you have to know your importance. Your importance in order for a lot of things to make sense for real.
And then on that note, on your metaphor there, the people that are going to build the building are going to need the money that's in the field, but they're also going
There you
to
go.
use that to do the work. And so when you're looking at creating a company or a business or a bigger picture, and you have a double-edged sword because you can't do it by yourself, but you can't trust hardly anybody now because people will screw you over money in business just like they will in person. And it
Nah, for
happen I
real.
see it happen every single day, and that's why, it's very like I always preach to Sip, just, hey, if you're friends, paperwork shouldn't matter, so go ahead and sign it anyway. That way, no matter what, everybody's on the same page. Keep all of your business in line, and all of your friendships can stay friendships because business business money changes people and their outlook, and it's a tool. You need it, but it's not everything because but you can't have one without the other, basically. So it's important to understand where that falls in line with your belief system and what they say, the almighty dollar. Is it the almighty dollar? What
Yeah,
are you willing to do? What's your price? What's your price?
yeah. What's your price? And evidently not much, man. If three human beings can go to your door and want to rob you, knowing that you don't even have much. I mean, we see where people are living at. It's just it's crazy times. I look at it as crazy times, but it's almost like what can we do? People are uncomfortable about talking about things like I don't want to do these people's work. I don't want to do their work, but just the way it lined up last night, it's almost like shit was still moving. Like, hey, nah, we're gonna figure this out right now, and it kind of just led to like knowing something that was concrete, that was very concrete. Like it's impossible for it to just line up like that and that not to be what it is. Like yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because you're talking about the one of the anointed ones. This brother, his mother and father, his parents prayed over him. Like they prayed over him a different type of way. Like not just the normal, just yeah, they thought about their child a lot. They thought about him a lot. And for some reason his life was always under trusting people and people taking advantage of his trust. Like this happened a lot, like a lot to where, but it's happened a lot with everybody. Like people will literally be around you and be like, yeah, I don't know how bro got caught slipping like that. Like you're supposed to be on guard 24/7. You're supposed to be, and in certain situations it's possible that you are supposed to be that way. I wouldn't tell nobody to be no other way, but like I say, man, we're gonna continue this remembrance Sip, man. He has some legendary tracks where he actually spoke out his life to a point to where it should be shown, like it should be known what type of person bro was in his life. Like I say, we just left a funeral or just picked him up last week. This shit is unbelievable to me. It's like it's sick, disgusting, unbelievable. Not, and I know it's people that pass all the time, but this shit, like, yeah, it does. It hit different because it's like not only was it's senseless, it's probably coming from somebody who you actually let live, that you gave stuff to when they have nothing. Yeah, and it's telling like a lot of people give too much. Like quit giving if you don't receive. Like life is supposed to be a give and receive. You give somebody information, you help their life out, you do whatever, they should be able to shine some type of light on your life as well at some point. Like if it's only a give, and somebody else just taking and abusing you, and Rick, come on, man, like for real. If I could see this different, and I could be around, bro, right now again, like yeah, it's not an F, it's not a not. It's like, what are we learning from it? That's the only thing I can take from this. Like there's much love for Sip in my heart, but there's only thing I can do is learn from it. And shout out to Block, man. Shout out to Block, most definitely. Shout out to Courtney Gray. Shout out to you, bro. Y'all want to get up on here, man? Pull up on here too. But yeah, Block, man. Shout out to you definitely because he was Sip's best friend probably the last 4 years of his life.
Yeah,
Like these brothers is doing
man.
parlays. You say what?
I said, yeah, shout out Block, man. He's messed up right now. Y'all know that he's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
man is
He
he's a
real.
real one. That's his best friend, and he's not okay right now.
Nah, he not. He wasn't okay when it happened, bro. He called me like, "Hey man, get the fuck out! They didn't kill Sip." I say, "What?" He say, "Man, they killed Sip. They shit Sip dead." I say, "Wow, bro! Like I shoot out there, and yeah, to get out there and see all these officers everywhere, and this bro body on the concrete right in front of his door, like you know what I'm saying, like gone over, right there. It's like this shit is crazy, broad daylight, you know. This is really, yeah. Is this, yeah? It's like, man, is this what this shit really about? This shit has to be, it got to be a joke. It got to be some type trick. Like, yeah, it didn't feel real to me. I can only sit there like in amazement, like, But then as detectives, you start seeing that all these people are real people, that people can really communicate on different levels. And you see a lot of the time the people that are taking people down nowadays is the people that's close to you because it's meant to be stressed. Like I have wonders about this solar eclipse, a lot of the numbers that we seeing because yesterday was April the 4th. It was April the 4th. 4 plus 4 is 8. Sid was born September 17th. 1 plus 7 is 8. This eclipse is happening on the 8th. There's the lightning struck the Statue of Liberty yesterday. Then there was a 4.8 earthquake in New York City today. Like it's just like it seems like a lot is happening right now. I don't know what the hell. It's like shit. I see like a lot of happening. You know what I'm saying? Period. Shout out to Markeisha Walker. I've been crying since I found out. Yeah, shit. I'm pretty for certain. Yeah, this shit it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. We're gonna keep building on the God, man. Keep building up his life, putting out all of the works that he had to do, and there's so much y'all don't know about. So much y'all don't know about that we're gonna find ways of re-releasing and involving his energy still. Like we're gonna still keep the wheels turning. Like nobody's gonna let Brad a huge story, a huge story. Yeah, he lost his son, and he talked about his son actually going from his son to being transgender, and he was able to speak this. I'm talking about a week before we went to my other friend's funeral, just a little over a week ago. A little over a week ago, and he was able to get out certain stuff in life that he never had gotten out, and it seemed like he started having this different focus. Not saying he knew something was going on, but you could feel stuff, man. Like this energy stuff, whatever's taking place in the world right now is wild. It's wild. It's wild. So that's the biggest thing I wanted to do is get on here and start connecting again. Let's get on here and start building again. Like anybody to reach out, they want to get up here, uh, talk about anything, any memories about Sip that's gonna keep his world alive. Funny stories, love stories, brother stories, studio session stories, whatever it is y'all want to get up here and just keep bro life in the atmosphere. Like shit, let's make him happy. We're not gonna see lose none of our brothers no more over senselessness, nothings. Senseless nothings. You talking about? Now I say once again, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy, but it's some things undeniable, and this definitely came from somebody who he knew people close to the it's sickening. It's sickening. My closing statements, man. I said we was gonna get back to this. Tomorrow we're gonna come back up. 9:17. I promise, even though I got ADHD and I be slow, a little slow, I don't be on time. Tomorrow at 9:17 in the morning, we're gonna be right back at it again. Then 9:17 at night. We're gonna keep representing for the God Icewater. Man, rest in love. Sip Gooden. God body, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up.